Imagine holding your brand new Galaxy S25 Plus, sleek, expensive, everything you expect from Samsung's latest flagship, and suddenly it starts to overheat, make a loud popping sound, and then burst into smoke right in your hand. That's exactly what one user in South Korea says happened, and it's left a lot of Galaxy owners uneasy. Now, before anyone panics, let's be clear. This isn't a repeat of the Galaxy Note 7 disaster. But the story raises serious questions about safety and quality control, especially for a device that's supposed to represent the best of Samsung's engineering. So here's what went down. A Galaxy S25 Plus owner, who goes by the username Charing Eugene Ah, shared that their phone suddenly started getting hot, not while charging, not under load, just during normal use. The device wasn't plugged in, and there was no mention of third-party chargers or sketchy accessories. The phone began heating up rapidly in their hand, made a loud noise, and when they dropped it, it started to smoke and burn. They took the charred phone to a Samsung service center hoping for answers. But even after an investigation, Samsung couldn't identify what caused it to ignite. The official response? The cause is unknown. And that's not exactly comforting to hear if you've got a Galaxy S25 sitting on your desk right now. To understand why this story matters, you have to look at how modern phones manage heat. Devices like the Galaxy S25 Plus are designed with advanced cooling systems. In this case, a large vapor chamber that's supposed to dissipate heat efficiently, even during gaming or heavy multitasking. The system also includes built-in thermal throttling, basically a mechanism that slows the processor when it gets too hot to prevent overheating. So, in theory, a phone like this shouldn't ever reach the point where it catches fire. That's what makes this case so strange. Now, it's worth noting that the Galaxy S25 series, especially the S25 Plus, has had its fair share of heating complaints since launch. When users first got their hands on the device earlier this year, many reported that it would get unusually warm even with light use, things like video calls or moderate browsing. Some said the top of the phone reached over 40 degrees Celsius after just a few minutes on a WhatsApp call. Most of those complaints eventually faded as software updates rolled out, improving temperature control. But this new incident suggests that in at least one rare case, the system may have completely failed, with potentially dangerous results. Now, before jumping to conclusions, there are a few possible explanations. Sometimes overheating isn't purely a design flaw. It can also be triggered by external conditions. For instance, using a phone in direct sunlight for extended periods, running graphics-heavy apps nonstop, or placing it on soft surfaces like a bed that trap heat can all contribute to dangerously high internal temperatures. But in this particular case, the user insists none of that happened. They were just holding the phone, not charging it, not running anything demanding, and it's still overheated. That points to either a rare hardware defect or a serious flaw in the device's internal safety systems. This isn't the first time concerns like this have come up for Samsung either. There have been scattered reports, though not widely publicized, of other Galaxy devices experiencing similar issues, including one earlier Galaxy S25 unit owned by a Samsung employee that allegedly exploded. That case never got official acknowledgement, but it's interesting that this one happened under similar mysterious circumstances. So, what should Samsung do next? Even if this is an isolated event, transparency is key. The company has built the reputation for learning from past mistakes, especially after the Note 7 crisis back in 2016, when overheating batteries led to a massive global recall. Since then, Samsung has implemented an 8-point battery safety check and rigorous internal testing for every flagship. That's why incidents like this, even one in a million, deserve serious attention. People need reassurance that it's not a widespread problem, that their phones aren't at risk, and that Samsung is taking it seriously. Because let's face it, when a $1,000 smartphone suddenly goes up in smoke, it's not just about the device, it's about trust. People expect their phones to get warm sometimes, sure, but not to become a fire hazard. And while this particular case may turn out to be a one-off, the uncertainty is what worries users the most. Samsung hasn't officially commented yet, but users are already weighing in online. Some brushing it off as a freak accident, others saying they'll hold off on upgrading until there's a clear explanation. It's a reminder that even one faulty unit can ripple through public perception, especially in a world where every incident spreads instantly across social media. At the end of the day, technology isn't perfect. Even the best designed devices can fail in unpredictable ways. But when a flagship phone like the Galaxy S25 Plus ends up charred and smoking, it forces everyone, especially the manufacturer, to take a hard look at how safe these everyday gadgets really are. Hopefully, Samsung's investigation will shed some light on what happened. Because while this might be a rare fluke, one thing's for sure. Nobody wants to see even the smallest echo of the Note 7 days come back. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. See you in the next video. Take care.